Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Mr. Mayhem, and we are back with some Kingdom Come. And I've got my good headset on today, so hopefully I don't lag. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Oh, one sec, guys.
Good day, Henry.
And I'm back. I just had to fix my hat for some reason. There was two very sharp pieces of plastic coming out of it, jabbing me in the side of the head, and I was wondering what the fuck it was. Alright. It's probably a part of the stitching. Alright, so, alright. So what are we doing? Oh, back here again? So guys, I did come back here and restart before the fight. Because I swear we can win that fight. We'll do it one more time. What we should probably do is actually sleep, because our character damn near passed out in the middle of the fight. So let's find a nice, comfortable place to rest our weary head. Yeah, this'll do. Somebody's probably gonna come for this this bed, but it is what it is. Let's get a good night's sleep. That way we'll also have 100% health. Hopefully nobody, or this bed doesn't belong to anybody, because we could wake up and literally sneak out of here. Wow, look at that. Okay, so we gotta go to the center of the town. Let's move time a little bit till about 8. That's a little bit lighter in here. I forgot I had the curtains. Much better. We can put this away now. Trying to burn off our calories there. That's what that little pig thing is. Meaning, we ate too much. We're a pig. A disgusting fat pig. Which I'm okay with. Hello, bailiff.
What the hell are you doing?
Good day to you.
Is there anything interesting?
There is!
Wait, what? Aren't you the guy I'm supposed to talk to? Oh, shit, we gotta talk to, the armorer first. I remember.
God be with you.
Master...
If it's an...
No.
What?
That's...
How's that?
It will be a duel.
And so on.
Good.
Hold your...
Maybe I'm just doing it out of...
Aye. I could pay you more.
You mean if I fight as you're a champ?
No, no.
That's not very honourable.
And Zach's constant slander. And...
But what if Zach's right? You're not as young as you used to be.
What? You'll get such a battering, even brother...
Not until you tell me.
I don't know. So...
Alright, so by the looks of things, by the time the fight starts, I should be as fit as a fiddle. Is he upstairs? Where the hell? Hello? I didn't want my horse to come here. What the fuck? Hello? Oh my god, you're outside now?
I'm here on behalf...
Zach, don't tell me. Well, you...
No, it's not
Is that...
a duel.
Gee...
Don't worry, Goodwin babe. Zach chose me as his champion. I'll be wearing a suit of armour.
Natural.
You're... Let's...
Alright, let's go.
Yeah! Well,
Way off.
I'm fucking blocking. Block. God damn it. How come I can't hit him now? What the fuck? Oh my god, this fucking shit is annoying, man. Like, am I not allowed to hit this guy or what? Or am I just like supposed to get my fucking ass handed to me? Okay, that was a block, but anyway, it's cool. I haven't landed a single hit on him. Why can't I block those? I should be able to block a counter.
You get what for?
Oh my fuck, whatever. Fucking awful.
What the hell are you playing at, you blockhead?
Maybe Vitus armor isn't all that
Go
good.
fuck
Not good.
yourself.
Now get out of my sight before... God be with you.
About that copper.
I told you everything I've got to...
You've got a cheek. Not only are you...
I didn't know what...
But now you do know.
Threaten me or... I recently tried to... But I know for...
And what is it you need from...
I thought I'd show...
Well, that doesn't sound so bad. About that copper. I'll be on my way.
I can't wait.
About that copper.
I told you everything I've got to say.
I'll be on my way.
I can't wait. So, my wife's
What the
brother tried to
fuck
take
am I supposed to do? Ah. I'm gonna guess that I just clicked the one that basically brings me all the way back, and I'm gonna have to sleep again because the saving in this game is so fucking wonky, guys. It doesn't make any sense. Most beds that you lay in when you stop, when you actually finish sleeping, it saves the game. And then sometimes you do it, it doesn't save the game at all. Sometimes when you finish a quest or you start a
I'll be
quest,
with
it
you,
saves the
Henry.
game. Sometimes it doesn't.
Hey!
What? Yeah, see, the game didn't even save. Perfect.
Hey!
Get out of my fucking way before I slit your throat. Actually, guys, what I'm gonna do, fuck it, I don't even care. I want to try to get Buddy's armor by winning. But for some reason the game is just gonna fuck me every time I go into this fight. The first time that we did it, I should have whooped the guy's ass because I hit him way more times than he hit me, and suddenly I just, you know, the fight was over and he ended up winning. And then that time that I just did, I couldn't even get a fucking hit on him. So I'm gonna go fight for the other guy. But it's a fight. I'm gonna lose the fight anyways, so.
A bit more careful.
Jesus. Hey, what? Damn.
God be with you.
Matt,
And so I'm to choose a champion of my...
good. So let's agree.
Hold your horses, young fella.
I won't deny it.
I could pay you more. And I'd tailor-make a cure...
You mean if I fight as your champion instead?
No, no. You fight on Zack's side.
All right.
Wonderful. Zack won't know what hit...
So, choose the time and place.
What, me?
You're the one being challenged.
Well, it's all the same to me. Go and sort it out with the bailiff.
All right.
Damn. Oh, damn, I'm tired.
God be with you.
No,
citizens of...
What the hell are you playing at, you?
I'm sorry,
Damn it. I should have known you weren't up to it.
but the bailiff said the duel would end the dispute.
Quiet! Don't annoy me more than you are. Now get out of my sight before I shut the... Say...
I broke into Otter's shop and nicked that...
Shh! Quiet!
You promised me Vitus Kiris and a few groschen.
About that copper,
I told you
do you know what the penalty is for
I never give it much thought.
Evidently, because the penalty for counterfeiting is burning at the stake. And I can personally guarantee that when you're standing on that pyre, you're...
I knew nothing about it, and I won't be intimidated. I recently tried to buy Master Armourer Otto Rapstein's business for my son Vitus, but that old fool wouldn't listen to reason. He said he couldn't understand his legacy being taken over by a clod like my Vit.
And what is it you need from...
I thought I'd show Otto that Vitus isn't such a dolt as he thinks.
No, I don't...
I see.
Do you know what the penalty...
I knew...
My word. Oh, good God. I need to lie down before I split my face open from yawning.
Do you make anything out of copper?
I do a bit of...
I'm looking for someone...
Well, that's pretty...
What the hell are you doing?
About that copper.
I told
You've got...
I did.
But now...
Threaten me all you want, but I'm just trying. I recently... But I don't... I...
About that copper.
I knew nothing.
No. You...
I...
But no...
I re...
I... No. I don't...
I see.
I'll be...
Damn.
God bless.
What are you here for?
One ale over here, please.
Good day to you.
My friend, you're a trader. Help me out here.
Well, I've been there several times myself and come back empty-handed.
And who exactly are you talking about?
The monastery overseer, or his assistant, more
So what did the overseer have to say?
nothing. Apparently he doesn't deal.
I've only got 2 hands.
Surely such valuable material can't just vanish.
I wish I knew. Every time I ask for the red paint, there's a different reason why they haven't got the quicksilver to mix it.
Here.
Once they
Just
said the
as
goods
you
never
ordered.
arrived, and another time that the wagon carrying it was ambushed. Then it went astray somewhere.
And you think they're lying?
My pleasure.
Jesus, what do I know? But it seems pretty...
What do you need quicksilver?
I don't. They do. To mix up the red pigment for me.
Not really.
Then be glad you can. My eyes hurt just to imagine it.
My pleasure.
Surely.
Jesus.
I'd like a bite to eat.
That's... Why not? Well, Master Painter, are you still...
Yes, unfortunately. And my offer still stands. Don't you want to buy something? Or throw a few dice?
I'm sorry.
For a job? Good health to you.
Do you want something?
I do. And you look like the kind of fellow who knows a thing or two and wouldn't mind a bit of work.
What's it about?
I'm looking for someone who knows how to dip her pockets. For...
That's not for me.
My God, what happened to you? You look like you've been...
I'm looking for some quicksilver. Would you have any...
Talk to my assistant. He deals with such...
Fine, thank you.
Jesus Christ.
Do you have any quicksilver in?
Who's asking?
I'm here on behalf of the master fresco painter. He said you sent him away empty-handed 3...
Then I don't have any.
That sounds almost as if you don't want to sell it to.
It's not that I don't want to. It's that I can't.
I see. You can't because you don't have any. And you don't have any because you're selling it out the back door.
Suppose I was.
What if I told you I'm the emissary of the royal hetman Radzig Kobyla, and you've got yourself mixed up with...
Counterfeiters?
Somewhere around here is a counterfeiter's workshop.
What have I got to do with the forgers?
If you say so. Listen.
I've already told...
Can't you? In the Sasab?
It's not.
Get to the point.
They came for me at noon. Directly to the... Some night, it was. Without a crest. Armed. He called himself Sir Jezek, and he had a lackey with him called Rapota, a scruffy fellow with a yellow cape. They told me they wanted all the quicksilver we order for the monastery. Of course, I told him that wouldn't be possible.
And then what? Did they threaten you?
Not at first. They tried to bribe me, and when I refused, they started threatening.
How did you hand it over to them?
I take it up the hill behind the monastery here. There's a big tree there with a small chapel underneath. Sometimes Rapota is there waiting for me. If not, I leave it there.
What did they threaten you with?
They said they know people in the monastery. That they'd have me thrown out and beaten for...
And you had been stealing?
You know how it is. I work my fingers to the bone and they pay me a pittance.
So they knew about you?
Yes, they knew my name, everything.
Very well.
The Lord be praised.
You look different, Master.
So as to fit in. I don't want it known that I'm in town.
Why?
I don't want to alarm our prey. Gossip spreads quickly, and if those scoundrels learn we're onto them, they'll flee.
And that does make sense.
So what have you found out so far?
I found out where they get their quicksilver from. You were right. It
was the only logical explanation.
It changed hands on the hill behind the monastery.
Have you been there to have a look around?
Not yet.
Maybe it would be worth the time.
I'll go and see.
And have you found out who's behind it?
Someone called Rapota.
Not much, but it's a start. At least it's not a common net. Listen, Henry, I had another thought on the way here. Those counterfeiters have to have a punch die to make the fake coins.
Yes, of course.
That's sophisticated work. There's a man I know who works at the monastery yard. Master engraver Jerome of...
You don't suppose that he's...
No, not that, God forbid. I know him well. He'd never do anything like that. But he runs an engraving workshop, so he might have heard something.
Very well, I'll ask.
But ask with tact. I don't want him getting offended. And I prefer you not to mention me at all.
I'll try to think of something. That's all.
God be with you.
God be with you.
How goes the work, Master?
Getting there, getting there. You need some...
What are you doing here, anyway?
You're in an engraver's shop, my boy. We're engraving, of course.
Yeah, but engraving what? And what's it used for?
Oh, we engrave wood and stone as well as metal. Here in the monastery, it's mostly about decoration.
You've got quite a large workshop, Master. You don't do all the work alone.
I'm usually here with my apprentice, Florian. Of course, by simple observation, you'll note that this is not currently the case, and I'm here alone, which means that either I'm a liar or something out of the ordinary has occurred.
I see. I think.
He shares the fate of the pharaohs for today. The fifth scourge of Egypt did smite him, the plague, or so his message advised.
Jesus Christ.
Do remain calm. I'm quite certain the plague from which Florian is suffering wasn't a judgment from on high. Or if it was a judgment on excessive drinking. I'm told such an ailment can be of truly biblical proportion.
What's he like, your apprentice, Florian?
I'm afraid that his exuberant youth has taken its toll. He's been acting strangely of late. I fear he has delusions of persecution.
I don't really know what you mean.
Recently, for example, he told me that someone was following him. And the very next day he bought a padlock from the blacksmith and locked up his chest. As though I would ever sneak into it. In any case, why the interest? Are you looking?
Something like that.
May I ask why?
We've been friends since childhood. I wanted to see him.
Making friends has been a skill of his from his earliest days. Unlike making anything related to his About your question, you'll find him at home. No doubt feverishly dying. He sleeps in the baker's cellar.
Ah, thank you. Does Florian have any enemies?
A man such as he certainly owes money at every turn, and the parents of local girls are undoubtedly displeased with his attempts to propagate. However, most recently it was that fury from the baths who accosted him in quite a spectacular rage.
A woman from the baths? What did she do?
The harpy nearly tore all Florian's hair out. I don't frequently feel sorry for my ne'er-do-well apprentice, but on that occasion I made an exception.
Do you have any idea why she did it?
She was screaming about some girl, some flighty bath-maid, Esther. I would say that Florian had felt the joys of spring and acted accordingly, although one would have thought they'd be used to that sort of thing at the bathhouse.
Thank you. I hear you're at odds with apprentice.
At odds? I'll give you at odds. It's that sod's fault they took my Esther. Poor girl. I shudder to think what's become.
What exactly happened?
This man came in wanting a bath, and Esther with it. She doesn't normally offer that kind of service, but I didn't see the harm, so I sent her into it. And suddenly I hear screams. So I run out, and I see the bastard pulling her out of the tent and shoving her.
I'm sorry they took her, but what exactly has it got to do with Florian?
They shouted at me to tell Florian that when he wises up, he'll get the girl.
I assume that Florian knows this.
You know village girls. They don't get much of a choice. Every other knave has a turnip for a brain, and if they don't, they're relatives. And then some young dandy turns up who writes her little poems. What's the poor girl to do? And this is how it ends. She should have stuck with the turnip head.
Where can I find this Florian?
He works in the engraver's workshop at the monastery craftsman's yard. And if he's not there, he'll be holed up like the rat he is in the cellar he rents from the baker. He's afraid of me, for sure.
It sounds like you were close to Esther.
I loved her like my very own. She came to me as an orphan, like a wolf child she was. I raised her and taught her and gave her a job, and now she's gone. Who knows if she's even alive?
What did the bailiff make of?
Don't even get me started on that. He's another fine... I won't say what. I told him everything, but he says he won't do nothing about it.
How's that then?
He wouldn't tell me to my face, of course. But people here don't think much of us. There's some as reckon my Esther deserves what she got.
God bless.
God be with you.
You look quite sprightly for an invalid.
What? Who the hell are you?
My name's Henry, and I'm making inquiries for Sir Radzig.
And what do you want from me?
Straight to the point then. All right. I've been investigating counterfeit money, and the trail led me straight to you. Does the name Rapiter mean anything to you?
I don't know.
Don't bother. I know you know him. You make the punch dice for the counterfeiters. How do you hand them over? Do you know where their workshop is?
I can't say anything. I'll deny everything and you've got nothing on me. No evidence, just accusation.
You just incriminated yourself.
One man's word against another. Like I said, I'll deny every...
And do you really think that's going to help you? Your word means nothing. You've got the tools, the knowledge and the workshop. The only thing missing is a motive, but I'm guessing it's money.
I don't give a fuck about money.
So what then?
Those bastards kidnapped Esther. If I don't cooperate, they'll kill her.
I'm sorry about that.
Me too. Listen, I'll tell you everything, I promise. But only if I...
What, so I'm to go searching for her and...
I know where they're keeping her, but nobody will help me. And what can puny little me do faced with those strapping great villains?
Look, Florian, I'm sorry for what you're going through, honestly. But I'm not the only one who's after these people. As soon as they get wind of something, they'll be out of here and Esther will be gone with them.
If Rapiter finds I've told you anything, they'll kill...
Not if I catch Rapiter first.
Yes. They found me in the tavern one evening. Caught me when I went to the shit pile. They started to badger me about working...
They?
Yeah.
And then what?
They explained what they wanted from me and I told them to sod off.
I'm guessing that didn't go down to...
It wasn't all that bad. They just threw me on the dung heap and left. I thought it was just a drunkard's joke. But then they took Esther.
Where will I find Rapper?
He's usually wherever I am.
What does that mean?
He watches me. Everywhere I go. And when I'm at home, he sits on the bench in the square, watching my house.
So he's there now?
Hard to say. Sometimes I see him in the tavern on the green, buying supplies.
All right. At least I know where to start. And you go to work tomorrow.
Why?
Because we have to lure him out. And besides, your master...
I have my doubt.
How did you hand over the punch?
Rapiter waited for me behind the church. I didn't want to give it to them without seeing Esther first.
And did they let you?
Yes, although I don't really know why. They took me to a derelict farm in the Skalitz Hills. My poor Esther, they'd scared her half to death.
So at least you know she's alive.
Who knows? It was a while ago. And they never let her go, even after I did what they wanted. They said they'd be needing more.
More punch dice?
They wear out over time. They have to be replaced.
Why didn't you tell anyone?
At first, I took it for a bad joke. And then, when they snatched Esther, there was nothing to...
I suppose I'd better go.
Go.
Are you Rapiter by any chance?
Pardon me? Do we know each...
No, but I'm hoping to change.
Well, I don't have much time right now. I'd best be off.
It'll only take a moment.
All right then.
I know that you spy on Florian. I know you were involved in the kidnapping of the bath maid, and I know why you're doing...
It seems there's no point making
None. Now tell me where their workshop...
Of course, of course. That will be the best solution.
So? So, are you ready to talk?
I will. Just don't... What do you want from me?
Tell me where the workshop...
Don't worry.
Your master won't be punishing you for betraying him. You're both going to have too many other problems.
It's in the...
That doesn't narrow it down very much.
On the eastern side of Skullet's Hill, there's an abandoned mine gallery. Well, it used to be abandoned. Now there's a small camp in front of it, and the workshop is inside.
Who is your lord?
Sir Yezhek of Ronoff. That's what he calls himself, although Ronoff Castle's long gone.
What happened to it?
Ronoff used to belong to Vincent, Count Lichtenberg. After his death, it fell to Margrave Jobst, and he had it pulled down. He knew full well that Vincent's vassals would resist him.
Why? Everyone knows that when a lord dies without issue, the king can confer his estate on whoever he pleases.
But Vincent had descendants. Ronoff only fell to the Margrave because he declared them all illegitimate. All because Vincent had refused. Sir Yezhek led a revolt of the vassals, but Jobst rounded them all up. Only Sir Yezhek got away. Since then, he's become the scourge of the domain.
Who are you, anyway?
They call me Rapota. I used to be the executioner's henchman in Brunn.
And how did you come to be serving Sir Yezhek?
I helped him escape from prison. If I was going to serve anyone, better Sir Yezhek than the ex...
So you saw being a brigand's henchman as a step up in the world?
I thought if things changed and he stopped marauding, he might get Ronoff back and take me into his service.
Well, after this little escapade, you can forget about that. You'll be lucky if you don't end up swinging on the gallows.
It's all the same anyway now.
So who's Sir Yezhek working for? Don't tell me he just took it into his head one day to start forging coins.
That's not for me to know. Sir Yezhek was on speaking terms with various lordships.
Such as?
We were often guests at the monastery, but I slept in the hayloft, so I heard no...
And apart from that?
In the camp, you'd occasionally see a Hungarian nobleman, but I don't know what he was doing there, or who he is.
I think I've heard enough.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
I don't want to hang. It's a horrible death. I prefer you just kill me here and now.
As you wish.
Our Father, who art in heaven.
Hear ye, good people. Such iniquities are happening in Holy Mother Church, as if she were not holy at all. We should have...
mic was muted. I didn't even know that. What's up, Stu? How you doing, dude? I'm doing alright. Alright, so what I was saying, guys, what I was, like, basically, lipping while you guys were listening, is that I gave a dying man his wishes. That he wanted to, not swing by the gallows. And, I killed him myself. Oh, this poor sap. What happened here? Why is everything burnt down? I don't think being strung up would be a very pleasant death, so I gave him a quick, and by the looks of things he dropped in one hit, so it was a painless death. I think we're pulling up on the location where the mission is, and if I go down there I'm probably gonna die. Whoa, there's actually somebody died there? That's not even a far fall. I don't know why I just died. That's bullshit. For fuck's sakes. If anything, the horse would have been dead and I would have been fine. I have no idea where we are. How far we just got put back. Stu, have you checked out H1Z1 on the PlayStation? Like a battle royale game. Are you fucking kidding me? Really?
Well, that'll be right. Some change that. Thanks.
Oh my god. See guys, this game is fucked when it comes to saving. Because you know after killing him, the game can save, really? I've spent more time in this game probably replaying the same shit over and over than I've actually played, like, actual, like, straight playthrough.
God be with you.
You can't get into it. Me and my buddies are having a blast with it. We get a whole team going. I'm just searching something here, guys. Alright, anyways. Oh, what the fuck? Where am I going? Alright, so literally, guys, I'm probably just going to finish this quest for the second time. And I'm going to end the stream off. We'll have to see. Because that shit is really annoying. We literally just did all that for nothing. Now we got to do it again. Yeah, when we play H1Z1, we work together as a team and stuff, and it's actually pretty awesome. We do pretty well.
What? Where? What? Is that?
See, I probably don't even have to talk to this guy, because I just saw that Rapata guy.
My respect.
You.
I can't.
You. So.
Those. I.
You're.
I.
What, you,
This isn't about.
not if I. That and then. Where? What is it? And so. Why?
Let's go.
No. So.
No, I give up.
Why do you give up so easy?
So.
What the fuck?
What? Tell. Don't. That. Who is your? What? Who? So, what after? So, I think. Yeah.
What was that noise? Hey, you! Halt! Hey, you! Don't move a muscle.
Apparently this time we did it, it's a crime. Alright, let's see if we can actually fast travel to that location. So what don't you like about H1Z1, dude? I think what you should be able to do in this is cancel fast travel at any moment you want. Would save a lot of a headache. You could literally just try to fast travel somewhere and then stop halfway there. Especially if like your objective was like right there. We'll just backtrack a little bit. I think what we'll do... I'm not going to do this quest today. It's probably going to take a little while. So what I am going to do... I was going to look for some place to, like, sleep, maybe? Try to get some health back. Which I don't think I'm going to find anything out here for sleeping. Maybe one of these, like, shacks has one.
I'll be with you.
I see there's not much going on around here. So you've stayed here on your own?
Quite so. All by myself. All the others were either killed by the Cumans or fled to Rattay.
I'm sorry to hear that. And what's keeping you here?
My older brother ran away with the wandering players. So when our father was on his deathbed, he made me swear I'd never leave our home.
I can see you took your vow serious.
I did. But it's starting to get dangerous around here.
The Cumans?
If it were Cumans, I'd grab an axe and that would be that. But a week back, some rabble made their way through here. They begged me for food, and mark my words, they weren't taking no for an answer. If they'd been just a tad hungrier, I swear they would have stormed the cottage.
There are gangs like that around, true. I saw the mess they left behind.
It was horrible. People tried to find shelter in the church, but them dogs was waiting. They knew too well that's where folk would try to.
And where did you hide?
By the grace of God, I got my family away into the wood.
Well, I don't see your family with you. I hope those bastards didn't sniff them out.
No, it takes better man than them to track me down. I sent my wife to Rattay with some others.
Do you think folk will ever go back to their home?
Oh, I don't know about Skalitz, but the folk here are sure to want to come back. The only thing they're missing is spiritual support.
Do you mean the priest?
Indeed. When the land's at war, noblemen fight to protect their property. But simple folk want someone to tend their souls.
Of course. But it was the Skalitz parish priest who ministered here, wasn't it?
He did. But there's been no sign of him since the attack. Or at least he's definitely not.
That's true enough. I didn't see him there.
But if you're interested, young fella, maybe you could help us find the priest we need here.
I can always ask, but I've really got no idea where...
I can help with that. A few years ago, there used to be another priest in Skalitz. Simon, I think his name.
Simon? Father Simon, I remember him.
Aye. I don't want to spread rumours, but they say he was in love with his housekeeper. And then she died somehow.
Sodom and Gomorrah. Clerics today.
Well, to finish the story, Simon left the parish and ran away. There was neither sight nor sound of him for a long time. Until this spring, he showed up here.
And what's he doing here?
That's just it. People say he's become a hermit.
All right. And where can I find...
I couldn't tell you exactly, but you could start by talking to that girl's parents. Well, they live on a farm nearby, and it's likely they know more. They may even have had words with him.
I'll go and see what they have to...
God go with you, lad.
Don't worry.
A quest? Maybe we can help rebuild this town somehow. So now it's going to save the game. I want to see how far this is. Really? It has to actually be that far? He said around here. He's around here. Not 700 miles away still. Really? None of these houses has a bed in it? Oh, this is a cool looking house. Well, a shelter, I guess. I guess what we can do is we can head towards the father guy and then turn the stream off, because he might have a place to rest.
Yeah!
God. You know how smart horses are, and in this game they just make them seem like horses are the stupidest animals. Bunny rabbits are smarter in this game. They know to run away when you get close to them. But these horses just don't know how to fucking climb. Jump over things.
Mother of God!
I'm looking for the priest, Father Simon, and I heard you might...
Simon? What do you want him for?
I want to talk to him. That's all you need to know.
For a lad who wants information, you aren't being too civil about... Very well. What is it you want?
What went on between Simon and your...
Nothing that hasn't happened before. Our Mary was his housemaid. She was pretty, very pretty. And he was young, and so things went the way they do between comely young folk. She came back home one day, heavy with child.
That must have been quite a scandal.
My husband was furious. He ran around the cottage brandishing an axe and yelling that he'd kill him. The neighbours wagged their tongues a bit, but in the end I was happy the girl was taken care of. The priest was generous with his compensation. Only she never had the chance to hold that babe in her arms. She didn't live through the birth.
I'm very sorry.
Such is a woman's lot in life. Men die in battle, and women in the arms of the...
And what happened to Simon?
The poor man. He took it the worst. He was sure God's wrath smote Mary.
That's rubbish. People lie together out of wedlock all the time.
That's just what I told him. But it's hardly my place to lecture a priest. He was overflowing with grief. He barely spoke, didn't eat, refused to take a new housemaid. And then, one fine day, the presbytery was deserted. It took a good season.
What went on between Simon?
Nothing that hasn't happened before.
Yeah. And what happened to Simon?
Well...
What? How? Can you...
Oh my god. Alright guys, I'm gonna end the stream off here. I'm gonna find a place to rest my head. I hope you guys enjoyed what you've seen. Obviously, if you did enjoy what you see, smash that like button. If you guys want to see more of this, whatever's to come, then hit that subscribe button, guys. I will be back on Thursday, so stay tuned for that. We'll probably do some more God of War. But until then, enjoy the rest of your evening, guys, and I will see you then. Peace out.